kitchen. We are cooking up something good again today. This is something that's a little different, but don't knock it till you try it. This is a pineapple casserole. I love it on my Thanksgiving plate. It's delicious. And I'm not even one of those that likes pineapple on pizza. I don't think pineapple goes on pizza. But I love this casserole. So let me show you how to make it. So the first thing I'm doing is, I've got a can. It's a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. You can do both cans of chunk pineapple, but I find that I like a can of crushed and a can of chunk. So you can need 2 cans. And I'm draining them really good, but notice I'm reserving my liquids because I need some of it. I just don't need that much. I'm gonna go into a separate bowl with it and then drain. Goodness, you should see how much liquid comes out of that. So you can see why you need to drain it. So another 20-ounce can. These are chunks, but they're a little too chunky for me, so I take the time and just cut them a little bit. I'm just gonna cut them in half so they're not quite as chunky, nothing fine. I don't wanna get my knife out and chop it that way because I'll squish a lot of the juice out that way. So I just take the time and do this. You don't have to. You might like it chunky, but I'd rather cut it just a little bit. As I'm cutting, I will just talk to you. So this morning, as I was leaving work, I was talking to a coworker, and she was talking about the videos that I'm filming, and I'm not gonna be able to look at you. I need to look at my hands while I'm wielding this little knife. But she, I'm laughing because Joel said, April, they are gonna see blood one day on one of your videos because you are not paying attention. Maybe not, maybe not. Anyway, we're talking about how just depressing the world is. When you look at the news, everybody is just in an uproar. And it's so easy to get so caught up in that. Now, it's important. I'm not negating the importance of being aware of what is going on with the world, but I think it's affecting families. I know I find myself getting irritated or annoyed or opinionated, and you bring it home to your families, or you're sitting there during family time and we can't get our face out of the phone because we are guilty. Okay, I'm preaching to the choir here. I'm gonna just start pulling in to my friends and my family and realizing that's really, at the end of the day, the most important thing. We can't affect what's going on in the world. It's crazy. I don't like a lot of it, but the worst thing I don't like is the division it's causing among people. So hang on to your family and focus on them, and don't get so caught up in the craziness in the world. Or you'll have family division in your own house because we're not taking care of what's ours because we're distracted. Okay, so 2 cans of pineapple, a crushed and a chunk. I want 1/4 cup of that juice. I'm gonna transfer just 1/4 cup into another bowl, and I'm gonna whisk in an egg. Forgot my sugar, the most important part. Okay, I got the sugar bowl now. We need a cup of the good stuff. Y'all, I promise I don't cook like this all the time, and I am not trying to tell y'all all my bad things, but it's Thanksgiving, okay? Just don't eat too much of this. Cook it, try it, and give it away, okay? I'm not trying to pack on the pounds and make y'all cook bad all the time. So I'm stirring in that cup of sugar and 6 tablespoons of flour. This is just plain flour, okay? I'm going to just go into this mixture so I can whisk it together. How many was that? I think that's 4. Do y'all laugh at me? I bet you do. You know, I started to edit out some of this stuff, and then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to keep it real. So I'm whisking in that flour in all that mixture. Then we're going into our pineapples. Now for another good part. So it needs 2 cups of shredded cheddar. Now you can go for this bag. I've used that before. It's great, but if you want to bump it up a notch, get you a block of red rind hoop cheese. Now, you younger folks, you may not be familiar with the red rind hoop cheese. Oh, ask Joel. I bought another chunk of this, and he ate so much cheese and wheat thins yesterday. I'm telling all his secrets he's gonna give me. You gotta cut that red off. I love some red rind hoop cheese. It is the best. It makes the best grilled cheese, the best mac and cheese. Now I've never seen this at Walmart, but at Williams Brothers in Philadelphia, our local grocery store, Fairway Foods here in Morton, has a big table with this red rind hoop cheese, and it's just good. Now you gotta grate it up, but oh, it's delicious. I'm grating up 2 cups. Going in here with. Mix it all up. That's it. Then I'm gonna go in I've sprayed a 13x9 casserole dish, and I've got my oven preheated to 350. Stir in your cheese. Make a Ritz cracker crumble for the top. That's a stick of butter I melted into here, and then we're gonna add some Ritz crackers. I think usually I do like a sleeve and a half, maybe not 2 full sleeves. So what I do, that's how I crush Ritz crackers, okay? My hands are clean. Okay, this is a sleeve and a half. Let's look at it. Then I'm just gonna crumble it on top. Oh, see how quick that was? I didn't even fool with this spoon. Okay, so I'm going into my oven, 350 degrees for about 35 to 45 minutes. I don't cover this up, but I do toward the end start watching the top to see if it is starting to get too brown, the Ritz crackers burning. Then it'll be done. Pineapple casserole. Got it over here where you can see it good. I did cover it up partway through the cooking because the Ritz crackers were getting too brown. So I ended up cooking it about 35, 40 minutes. It's so good. I got the cheese is all melty. So good. You should try it.